Good morning, folks. It is Wednesday, October the 19th, and it's time for Coffee with Will. So this morning, we found some French vanilla in the back of our Keurig drawer. It's not the best coffee I've ever had, but it's not hazelnut, so I don't mind hazelnut, but I'm getting pretty tired of it. We'll talk first about some news and just how things are going, as the city is doing some mowing behind us. That may jack this video up. We'll see. We had a very, very good evening on our channel last night. We played some Grim Dawn. Wasn't our best evening, but we had a lot of fun. We had some new faces and received a couple of compliments from some guys about how they found things informative and they really kind of liked the experience being there, and that's why we do it. I'm not one of those guys that thinks, oh, I've added a bunch of followers and I'm going to make my media empire as a 47-year-old white guy playing video games on the interwebs. Now, for me, it is just pure entertainment and a way to act on my impulses with the heart of a teacher, and also it's just kind of fun to get up there and shoot the breeze with some folks. Now, there are people out there that obviously make a lot of money on the digital entertainment realm, and I certainly wish them well, and I'm not critical or jealous of them. It is just not my path. It is not the track I am on. But we had a ton of fun last night. Despite the baseball game not going well for some of our friends, the Grim Dawn did do extremely well for us. So that was a very good deal. Our next scheduled stream is going to be on Thursday. There's always a possibility that if we clear the decks tonight, we can do a pop-up and be online, but I would look for us on a scheduled stream on Thursday. So let's continue exploring what we were talking about yesterday as far as giving people their space and letting folks exercise their demons or for lack of a better metaphor, mentally masturbate during political season. Already this morning, it's not even debate time yet, but already this morning, it's out there. And that's the folks that just take their 140 character soapbox and just throw up something like, well, candidate X is just a real expletive. Oh my gosh, anybody who does anything for candidate K must just be a babbling moron. You've seen them, you know the posts. And we look at why people do things like that. First off, I don't think that they're going to influence anybody. You're not winning hearts and minds with that. All of a sudden, oh my gosh, you called the candidate that I may be forced to vote for a dirty name. Well, fuck me. You've changed my mind. By all means, I will go ahead and turn over our Supreme Court picks and some other things to this other candidate over here, because your expletive-laden 140 character tirade really sold me. You're a frickin' winner. Okay? So they're not doing that. So if that's their mission, they failed. I think it probably has very, very little to do with the political candidate that they may be posting on, and what you may find is that once political season is over, some of these same behaviors will continue, and the political target of choice is really just a tool that they are misusing. What do we mean by that? Well, somebody that gets up there and just, spouts off, F this dude, and doesn't provide any context, doesn't explain why it is they're throwing that out there, may just not be properly adjusted to fit in with society. That's possible, right? I hope that's not the case. And I'm not saying that anybody who has a disagreement with you is a socially maladjusted malcontent. What I am saying is somebody that provides no context, no explanation, just blindside, first thing coming flying out of their pie hole at 0700 or whatever is, well, this particular person is a D-bag. And anybody who would dare to pull the lever for them is also a D-bag. Well, that may be somebody that's not functioning at a real high level, okay? Other times people may do things like that because they have fallen victim to or have chosen to become in that herd mentality where it's cool to be a part of something. They may not have a lot of other things going on in their life, or they may not have done a lot of self-exploration and reflection to figure out what's good and what's working and not working in their life. So being a part of something is kind of a release for them. There's a payoff for it for them, right? We've seen this before, particularly during political seasons. Someone who is a pretty slick orator and can handle themselves well on a teleprompter can say things that push people's buttons. And folks, particularly ones that are looking to be a part of something, will glom onto that. So you could have folks that are just socially maladjusted and just like to call names for no good reason. You could have folks that are looking to be a part of something. And then there are folks that really do think they're somehow making a positive impact on the folks that are choosing to share time with them by doing those things. And I would encourage us to not engage in those behaviors. I myself am guilty of it at times. It's something that I struggle with. I've made it a point to stay as far away from the political third rail this year as humanly possible. But if we'll have a software vendor, a game developer, or somebody that I encounter in my professional life that I know is just screwing up, what starts here in my brain, or maybe it's this side, I don't know, webcam, left brain, right brain, we've had that problem before, but what starts in my mind is that I would want to warn you not to invest a bunch of Kickstarter funds on this guy's project because of their track record, and here's why I wouldn't give them hundreds of dollars without actually having a product in my hand. What comes out is, oh my gosh, that guy is the gaming antichrist, and a fool and his money is soon parted. Well, obviously I've gotten off message. I've not made my case effectively. I've not won over any hearts and minds, and I have now introduced into the situation that Willbringer may be a dick. So I struggle with that, and I tend to find that as an area I need to work on. So continuing on with yesterday, give folks that space. Realize this process, one way or the other, for good or for bad, will be over in approximately 3 weeks. However, I would also say make a mental note of who is out there just carpet bombing folks with negativity. And it's not so much, well, that's my candidate, and you said horrible, mean things, and so I'm not your friend anymore. Oh, please. No, but just take a note of who is out there just being negative and running their scene from day to day, like they're either Eeyore or do things my way or else, and evaluate if that's somebody that you really need in your life. And I would say, make mental notes now, but don't rush to any judgments until this horrible process this year is over with. Give them their space and just take some notes, okay? I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you all make it a fantastic day, and I really hope the lawnmower behind me doesn't gack this all up, because we've gone for 8 minutes now. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. Give folks their space. Surround yourselves with people that are positive, not people that are going to kiss your ass and let you continue to live in the echo chamber, but are positive. Bring something to the table and can be maybe even an accountability partner for you. So I look forward to having more coffee with you tomorrow. And obviously, we wrap this up almost every time. Go visit our friends' streams. Hit us up on the internet if you don't know who those people are. I will make sure you get in that direction, because the people that I'm following these days are some of those positive people that bring good things to the table. So I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. It's been Coffee with Woe. We will catch you next time.